What's up, people? We're doing the S&P one-day reading for Wednesday, October 20th, 2021. So we got a combo for the theme. We've got the Death card and the Ace of Wands. The Death card is basically like a breakdown to a notable low. The Ace of Wands is sort of like a reverse U. Big move up, big move down. Around the high we have, so I noticed a couple of things for the first 3 days of this week, is that we have the Queen of Wands shows up in each reading in the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then we also have it could be an actual price level. So I have to keep an eye on that. When Tuesday the 19th transpires, I'll be able to see if it's the same level in the same period of time as the prior day. And if it is, then I know there's a price level there. And then the Peace card was in the theme, Peace card was also at in Monday's reading, and the Science card. So there's a couple cards in here that may be price levels. But with that said, we have a kind of like a U shape to a dip followed by a rebound in the post market, strife at the open. So there's likely like a break through a resistance level, but we just kind of bounce along it. And then we have Valor in the first half hour, which is another thing like bouncing along a support resistance level. That combined with the Science card makes me think that that resistance level is a significant level, and that we could probably label it. The Science card's a little early to be able to tell that just yet. The way that you do that again is by I'll look at the time, like when the time period of this reading. So like where the Science card appeared in time in the reading, and then I'll look at it in the other reading. And if they correspond to the same price level, then I know that it's basically representing a support or resistance level in this case. All right, so we have that Science card, and then it looks to me like we have a dip to a low followed by a push to the upside to break through at least one resistance level and reach the day's high. And then we have a turnaround at that high where we drop sharply. People are there's like a flight to safety off the high, as well as something to do with Congress is highlighted. And then there's a sharp drop through multiple support levels. Okay, so so after that Science card, which appears around 11 o'clock, so I'm thinking probably the somewhere between 9:30 and 11, we see that price level. But then there's a drop between 11 and 12, followed by a rebound that pushes up through a resistance level. This is a great opportunity for me to open some short positions. And in the case of that, it's gonna push up out of that dip of that day's current low. It'll push up out of that dip, and it will create a high, and then there'll be a flight to safety. The high will be somewhere around between 12 and 1-ish, and then there'll be a decline from like 1-ish to 2-ish through multiple support levels. Looks to me like more decline, although there's a sudden move to the upside in the midst of some volatility. Then we have the Worry card, which is generally like rotation, sideways movement, right around, and that's the last hour. And then right around the close, we have the Knight of Wands, which is it doesn't bode well. We'll say there's usually like a little bit of a traveling upwards along a diagonal resistance support level, and then it breaks down through that. It's a notable breakdown. We also have some clairvoyant impressions expressing need to open some, or that there's a decline in the post market. It looks to me like there's an opportunity to cash in the post market, or the following day, I should say. And we have a low correlator to the sneak preview for tomorrow. Peace. I guess once once Tuesday transpires, I'll probably update another video just to fill in some gaps as far as if that was a price level, if science is a price level, if the Queen of Wands is a price level. I think that I'm pretty sure the Queen of Wands is a price level. That remains to be seen. I'll update later, guys. So overall, though, we're going to see a decline, or there'll be a decline over the night. All right, guys, like, subscribe, follow, let's get the word out. And I hope that this is helping. I want to hear from you guys how this is helping, because I know it's helping me. We had a couple off days. Hey, it's going to happen to the best of us. It's going to happen to the best of us. And the funny thing is that the majority of advisors, they do if they're really good, they do like a 55 or 60. If you could gauge it, they'd be happy with that, because it's more gains rather than losses. But that's silly when we're doing like 90. You had a couple of days off, but that may be a setup for something much bigger. That's what I kind of feel like it is. With that said, have a blessed trading day. I'll see y'all tomorrow.